they'll be calling you radical. Update on the earthquake, update on the earthquake. I first reported it that, I mean, it's centered right there to where it's on both the Atlantic and the Pacific side, but the actual ground zero is on the Pacific side. Now remember this, San Onofre. They're going to get a tsunami. They're going to get a tsunami at San Onofre. You California says, oh, what's them tsunami signs? They took down the sirens, remember, recently. So remember, the waste at San Onofre is on the tarmac. It's very vulnerable right now. The waste at San Onofre is on the tarmac, which, what does that mean? It's sitting there in dry cast containers in the parking lot because it's being decommissioned right now. You know, and because everybody kicked the can on moving it to Whip or Yucca Mountain. It should have been moved there a long time ago. So, all hands on deck at San Onofre, you know, the tsunami warning just got issued. You know, and so, you've seen my videos at San Onofre. It ain't going to take much of a tsunami there. I mean, it sits right on there on soft cliff, right there. I mean, I have videos all the time of rocks, you know, the soft dirt rolling off the edge right there. All hands on deck. This is an 8-point earthquake, and still, and this is important. This is really important. It's not the tsunami that broke the cores at Fukushima, Japan. It was the earthquake. These Mach 1, Mach 2s, these G scumbags are only built to fucking hold up to about a 7.3 shake. The cores fracture. The spent fuel pools break. The spent fuel pools break and then they leak and then Zerk fires happen. That's everything a meltdown. That's what happened all over at Fukushima. But this is, you know, I'm telling you, the spent fuel pools at Verde fucking could be very much, I mean, I don't think they can handle an 8. My guess is that thing's already a disaster right fucking now because the shake will fracture the spent fuel pools. They'll go into Zerk fire. They'll lose coolant. There's nothing they can do, you know? And then they fucking bleed together, and that's what they call a Zerk fire, zirconium, and fuck, you can't get them out. That's a meltdown. That's a fucking meltdown because the waste is stored there. So the fucking shake, my guess at Verde, the only reactor in all Mexico, Mexico's so good anti-nuclear, throw these scumbags out. My guess is it's in trouble right fucking here, right fucking now. Fucking all hands on deck, all hands on deck. This fucking quake has shook Verde. It has shook Verde, the fucking only reactor there. And the spent fuel pools most likely are already compromised. Most likely, we don't know, you know, but all hands on deck. This is not a test, this is a test. And the core will fracture. This is 8. That's a hard enough shake to fracture the core. It's a hard enough shake to break the spent fuel pools. I'm here to tell you, you know, fuck. Tsunami warning at San Onofre, Southern California. They said it's not a real deep quake, but that don't matter, it's an 8. You know, you're going to get somewhat of a tsunami, and like I said, Fukushima, this don't wake you dumb fuckers up, which nothing will. I mean, the reality of Fukushima, you know, I told it right down to my old cancer, you don't care. You don't care, nothing to wake these fainting goats up. They go down with the ship, literally, to their own death. As Claudius freaking held off right there. Stand tuned. All hands on deck, all hands on deck. This is a catastrophe, possibly.